And, like, I guess I was just doing, like, mapping for their company or something.
Oh, my gosh.
Something like that.
How do you even get a job like that? Like, where do you find it?
I don't even know. I just applied.
Okay, it wasn't like a family job
like,
or something.
On Indeed, like, just applied to almost everything.
Oh, interesting. And then so how did you get on TikTok Live?
I don't know. I think it was, like, the height of COVID. I always say that. People always say, why do you always say, I don't know, and then give, like, the answer?
Yeah. It's just a vibe.
I'm crazy. I would just get, like, because obviously everyone was bored during COVID, and, like, I don't even know what possessed me to just start going live, and I just threw on a wig and a dress and started going live, and then it just took off from there.
Well, that's what's interesting. Is like you said, you kind of just go with everything. You don't plan anything out. So you just throw on a wig and a dress. But was it something you did before? Like, were you drag or something before?
No. I mean, like, the Cherry Joe costume was, like, a costume I wore, like, as a grandma for Halloween the previous year.
Oh, my God.
And I just, like, threw it on and just went on live and started saying random stuff to people. I used to go, like, on Omegle all the time.
What's that? Omegle?
Yeah.
Is that it's like a web chat?
Like
you chat
a
with other
chat
people?
room thing.
Just for fun? You wouldn't record it?
And I would just go on there because it was funny to just talk to random people. Like, with my friends, we were just, like, bored. So we just like, go in there and talk to random people, like, lie to them.
Oh, my
That's literally exactly what I do on TikTok.
I love lying to people in real life too. Like on the plane, just telling people like when I was 14, I tell people I was like married and had like 2 kids. It's just fun.
Like, oh, congratulations! You're literally in freshman year of high school.
Yes, or I would tell the kids at school like, oh my God, so rich. I have like gold top shoes or something. You know, it's just kind of fun.
Yeah. I think it's just a fun time. But I always end up telling people the truth right after I lie to them.
Oh, you do? Wait, why?
It's just funny to see the reaction. They're like, why did you even just lie?
Did you? Oh my God, I know. But see that does that trickle into your real life too? Do you ever tell people like you troll? You don't tell your friends, right?
I'm a little too honest, actually.
You're blunt.
Yeah.
Oh man, I feel like you would like hurt my feelings. Even as Terry Joe, when we went live, I low-key was like, I don't know if this is. I didn't know you were a character.
Yeah.
Which I guess is like the ultimate troll.
Yeah.
But then when I was like, oh, like, because when we went live, I was like, wow, you can say anything.
Yeah.
And you're the only person who can say anything.
Not anymore.
Why?
I don't know. Recently, I've been getting, like, banned, like, a lot. When I first started going live, I would get banned, like, almost every day. But now it's starting to happen again.
Oh, for what? Just for being crass?
Just for being, honestly, I get it. It's not like I don't understand, like, what I'm doing and saying is, like, wrong. Or wrong.
Right.
Because it's, like, obviously for comedic...
Yeah.
What's the word?
Relief?
Yeah.
Comedic value? I don't know.
Value, yeah. But obviously you have to go by the community guidelines of TikTok, so I understand when they ban me. So
why are they so strict?
I don't know.
You have a contract to TikTok. I don't, which means that you like made it. So what what did they tell you?
Literally the same thing. They're like, well, you know what you're doing. It's like,
would you clean it up or no? It's like that's not Terry Joe's character integrity.
I feel like it wouldn't make sense. I've tried, like me trying.
What you trying?
Like, me getting on live and then trying not to say very vulgar things for like 2 seconds and then being like, I can't do this.
Yeah. What if you switch it? What if you're like, now Terry Joe's like an actual Christian girl?
Yeah, she is.
But like, be real. Some of the stuff you said was wild. Oh my God, when we were talking about like anal and stuff like that, I was just like, oh my God, wild. Or maybe I said that. I don't know. Someone said that.
I just feel like it's just funny, like the juxtaposition of like saying that you're a Christian and you're like holy and stuff, and then like saying the most wild things.
Well, that's like real life, though.
Yeah.
Christian people are always the first to be like judging
like,
you.
Disgusting. That's disgusting. This is disgusting. But then be like, yeah, I'm better than you because
they're all like Jesus. That. I'm so all about Jesus. I love Jesus. You know? Do you?
Yeah.
I do Zach things. I watched your interviews. Zach thing where you're just like, yeah, I'm not really like religious. I don't know if I'm religious. I love Jesus. I love Krishna. I love Judaism. I love Buddha. I love all of it. Like I'm very like spiritual. Which I feel like when I was watching your interviews, you're like, I don't really know what I want to do. You're like, I'm not in touch with my thoughts and emotions, is what you said. Do you ever meditate?
No.
Have you ever tried it?
No.
Just being silent?
Yeah.
Okay, like if you're like silent right now, just like close your eyes.
Yeah.
And go, like feel the energy.
Yeah.
You feel it? Do you feel it? No, but you have to do it. Ready?
Yeah,
Just 2 seconds. Just close your eyes.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the vibrations and tell me if you feel anything for literally 30 seconds. That's it. Okay, ready? It works. It's gonna work. You do it tonight. I'm telling you, you'll feel it. You'll know the answers because I watched so many of your interviews and you're like, I don't know what I want to do. I'm not in touch with this or that. I'm like, get in touch with your emotions, with your meditation.
It's really hard for me to do.
You like just to sit silently?
No, not to sit silently, but to get in touch with like anything emotional.
Why? Let's get deep. Why is that? Does it come from childhood trauma?
I'm sure, but like it just doesn't like resonate with me. I can't like really get into like.
You can't feel your emotions.
Yeah, I'm sure I can, obviously, but I feel like I don't feel it as deeply as other people do.
What's your sign?
Cancer, which is so weird.
Yeah, those are usually so deep and emotional. Oh my God, that's crazy. Maybe because you're from Texas, there's a lot of like toxic masculinity there. No offense,
I've
Texas. We don't.
Offense.
Wait, you hate it?
Well, I don't hate it, but
You're not proud.
Yeah.
Or are you?
Actually, oh my God, that's such a weird thing to say, but I also hate like pride.
Oh my gosh, wait, what, like gay pride?
No, not well.
Oh, pride, I'm like, I see a pride, I'm like, okay.
When people go upsets me. I don't know why.
I get what you mean by like state, when people have like a really big connection to their state or football team, I'm like, embarrassing.
Yeah. I'm like, why? They're not paying you. Like,
you're not going to wear a Houston shirt or anything.
Never.
Houston, though, has a home with rodeo, Lakewood Church. Do you know Joel's team?
I went to Okay. I went to the rodeo once in my entire life. I lived in Houston my entire life.
That's a vibe. The rodeo is everything. That's the only reason I go to Houston.
It was hot.
Yeah, we're both like sweaters. You were saying, I was like, oh, you have to keep it. Me too. No one understands the struggle. And then why in Texas it's super hot. It's like muggy too.
Yeah, it's like wet hot. Which is so you would think that I would be used to it since I literally lived there my entire life.
Yeah.
And it just gets worse and worse every year. Or do I just get fatter and fatter every year?
Me. Oh my God. I know. I always wonder, like, skinny people are always so cold, and I'm always just like, God, what would that feel like?
I know. They're like, whenever people come to my house, they're like, it's like a tundra in here. I'm like, it's like even to me. Like, I
love that they have such a vocabulary that they use the word a tundra.
Yeah, well, they don't use that word.
Oh, you do. Did you go to college?
No. I went to like a semester of like community college, and I was like, I'm done with this.
Same. Did you finish the semester?
Well, I failed it because I only had like 2 classes.
Same.
And I didn't do any of the work.
I had 2 classes too. What did you take? You remember?
It was just like the basic class they make you take.
Yes.
And I think like a reading class or something. I don't even remember.
Me too. So there's like general education I have taken in community college, and it was like math. I had like a geometry or algebra or some intro, like the most basic one, and I had like a history.
At the elementary school, I used to think it was the hardest thing, but like I feel like people think that because they're not really paying attention. Because when I started paying attention, I was like, oh, this is easy.
Yeah. No, but geometry and stuff with like all the like letters are complicated to me.
Like shapes and stuff.
And the shapes. Geometry? I don't know that either. No, there's no shapes. Like the triangles you're talking about, like the acute, obtuse.
Geometry is shapes.
What besides triangles are in geometry? I don't know.
Hexagon, octagon.
No. Is that real? You could be trolling me.
I swear to God.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
This is why I feel. I didn't take any in high school, so I remember I went in.
Geometry is all shapes.
Oh, I had
and, like,
no idea.
Degrees and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, that stuff I feel like you'd never use. When are you ever going to use 90 degree anything?
Well, maybe if you're like a mathematician or
right.
something. Or a
but what does that even mean? Oh, right. Maybe scientists, but how many people are actually scientists?
3.
Have you ever met one?
No. My teacher. Do they have a degree in science?
Who?
Like science teachers? Or are they just...
No. Teachers just need a degree, period, and I think they can teach anything.
Interesting.
Isn't that crazy?
I'd become a teacher tomorrow.
That would be everything. Would you ever go back to like a regular job?
Oh, well.
Or to school? You're like, no, to school.
If I had to, yeah, but like...
It's so hard to go back. Like for me, I'm like, I just keep doing, I do OnlyFans, but would you ever do that?
No. Well...
Ask Terry Joe.
Oh my God, I always talk about that with my friends all the time. Like, that would be something, like, so crazy to do. I would only do that... Let me not say that, actually.
Okay. Yeah, you have, like, a manager and stuff. You gotta, like, watch what you say.
Yeah.
Which, congratulations. Boosh. Having a manager.
Sure.
I feel like I've had, like, one my whole life, and I'm like, you're killing it.
I didn't even know... Like, I guess I just, like, this... I'm so new to all this, like, social media stuff, so I'm like, I kind of need someone to, like, help guide me through any of this. And I was like, well, that would be a manager or, like, a...
Yeah, and you're everywhere because you were already like presenting at the Streamies. Yeah. I was like, damn, no one ever asked me to present. Who were you presenting? What was your award?
It was like the short form nominees. So I guess it's just like TikTokers or like people who make like short form videos.
And then you were supposed to go, but didn't.
Yeah, because I lost my wallet. Because I don't know, I was wearing like these shorts and I usually, maybe I shouldn't say that either, but I usually have my wallet in my back pocket. And I had it in my front pocket this time, and I guess I put my phone out of my pocket when the wallet like slid out in the Uber, and I didn't know until I was like later that day. I was like, "Where's my wallet?"
Did you contact the Uber?
Yeah, we took like 4 Ubers that day, so I was like, I don't know which. I called all of them. They're like, I don't see it.
Did you ever find it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The first one I got into, he was like, "Oh, I found it, but I couldn't get your number from Uber because they wouldn't give him my number." And then he get back to me the next day.
Oh my god. Was it all the content still in your wallet?
Yeah. It was literally like $5.
Yeah, I never carry cash either, so
Yeah.
you missed the streamies because you were looking for your wallet. Dang. I bet they would have been so excited because you were like the TikTok. It's so funny. Like, I always talk about TikTok characters. I usually am like, ooh, TikTok characters are cringe.
Yeah.
But I don't think of you like a TikTok character. Like, I think of Terry Jo as like so real because you don't post as yourself rarely on TikTok.
I'm trying to get better at that because I feel like the people deserve that.
Yeah. People love you. Like, even my real life people, like my glam people today, they were just like, oh my god, I love him so much. Like, he's so great. Like, so funny.
Know why.
And in real life, they say you're funny though too, because like I was watching your interviews and you say you're like really shy and stuff like that, which like I can totally relate to too. But then all the people I know that know you in real life or have met you, they're like, she's so funny too and says whatever.
I try to be somewhat close to the characters. I feel like I want to feel like I look a light down, even though I don't really care honestly, because I'm just gonna be myself either way. She did not like me.
Why?
Because I kind of just went up to her and I just started like saying random stuff.
Oh, what did you say?
I'm also making all this up.
Oh my god! Now I'm realizing what it's like to have a conversation with me, to be in my life, just constantly like, are you lying?
Yes.
You didn't meet her?
You know, huh?
Are you gonna meet her?
No.
Oh no, I'm so devastated. I would have fully believed it though.
Yeah.
Raven
I was gonna like try to make a host there. I was like, this is gonna be crazy.
Honestly, you should have. I've never been trolled except for just right now. I feel like I'm pretty good at like spotting trolls or like knowing a troll.
You'll never know with me.
No, that's wild. I believed you. It's your real name, Keelan?
Is it?
Isn't that crazy? Wouldn't it be crazy if you were also a troll? Like
me was another character.
Yeah, like you're not gay, you're not anything, you know?
Well.
You just say that so you can like say the stuff as Terry Jo. You're like, it's fine, I'm gay, but you're also like, haha, not.
They're too much for me. I can't handle the responsibility of even myself. So.
Yeah, I felt that way too. It's how to be a mom.
Until you can.
And then it's also very difficult. It is actually very hard.
I feel like when you actually become one, I feel like people are like scared to become a mom, but like when you actually, like, as I know.
Yeah, no, you're right. You have to. You have to
So
become
like
one.
when you become one, it's like you just acclimate to the life.
Yeah, it just automatically comes in. It's not natural though for me. It was never natural, but yeah, you do. You're just like, I'm a mom now, so okay.
You kind of have to like get it together.
Mom things, yeah. So you'll never have kids.
Maybe.
You never know.
I don't know.
Okay, so you're not like totally.
Yeah, not totally against, but right now in this very moment, no.
Are you dating anyone?
No.
Are you on the apps?
No, God no.
Do you? I wonder if you get kicked off the apps. I always hear people get kicked off their like social media because they think they're fake or something.
I think that happens to like almost everyone who does social media.
Yeah.
I feel like the only one you can do when you have like a large social media presence is like Raya. Yeah.
I never got on it. I was always waitlisted. Are you on it? Have you applied?
No.
So you're just not about it.
I don't know. I feel like dating apps are weird. I'd rather just meet someone like organically.
That's the way. Yeah. The dating apps are weird. I like could not do them.
Oh my god, when I first started going live, I was on dating apps, but then like I had like used my like name, but like half my name, so just K-E-L.
Okay.
And then like people in my comments started saying like Happy Birthday Kel, and I was like, I've never used that name anywhere but on the dating app. So I was like, you definitely see my profile. I'm deleting it.
Wait, why? You don't think that's cool? Like you could meet a lot more people that way.
Because then I feel like you're trolling me, in that way.
No, I don't think they'd be trolling. I feel like they'd be excited. It's like a fan with a celebrity.
Weirder.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I always love the idea of dating a fan because I love celebrities so much.
Yeah.
And so I was like, that's cool. That is the other thing. You're like, I don't get excited about anything.
I don't.
Why? Well, I don't believe it.
The other thing, with the emotions thing, I just don't care.
You're just even keel the whole time. Do you get angry? Do you have any emotion?
Yeah.
You have a temper?
I get angry. I get sad, and I get like, but I don't feel it like as hard and as deep as everyone else does.
I think that's just being normal. I think you just don't have a mental illness or something, you know?
Maybe, yeah.
Because I think a mental illness, I have a mental illness, and I feel everything. I take everything as rejection.
That's what I'm always telling my friends. I always tell my friends that I'm the most normal one. They're like, you're crazy, and I'm like, no, I'm not.
Yeah, you actually might be the most sane.
Yeah.
Other than you did say you heard voices in your head.
I don't hear voices in there.
Oh, I thought that was. Yeah, well, that's what I say, but I don't think everyone does.
Well, like your inner voice.
Just one voice.
Yeah.
There's not
I hear,
multiple
like,
people.
17 people in there. Maybe I like do hear 2 people.
Okay.
It's just like the inner battle. Like, I don't like this, but I do a little bit.
Interesting. Yeah. What do you battle with? What are they?
Just like random stuff. Like, you should probably go to the gym. The other part says, no.
Those are the voices you hear.
Those like I always describe them as like the angel and the devil.
Okay, so you actually hear those?
No. Well, like, it's just like the inner conflict. Okay. That's the voices.
It's not like you have different people in your head.
No.
I have like different people in my head sometimes. They've kind of gone away, but I feel like I've had that. So when you said that, I was like, oh, interesting. I do too. But yeah, you
said schizophrenia.
for real, I told me I had schizophrenia, and everyone's like, no, you don't have it. And I was like, but someone told me I did.
They're like, you're self-diagnosing.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, a whole, like...
I do self-diagnose too much.
Yeah. WebMD.
I look at everything. I'm like, I had that. Or I see someone with something, and I'm like, I might have that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I see on TikTok, there's so many people, like, you know, there's a lot of Tourette's TikTok and, like, that kind of stuff. I mean, maybe that's what happens. Yeah. Sometimes I have outbursts. I'm not diagnosing myself with Tourette's, but I'm just saying, like, you know.
Haven't you before?
Maybe not Tourette's. Maybe everything else. Yeah. I thought I had dissociative identity disorder, which is kind of like what we talked about, like, taking personalities.
Oh, that was going to say, sounds so crazy, but I find that so interesting.
What?
The
DID?
Yeah.
It's so interesting. I think Anthony Padilla did a YouTube video about it, interviewing people, and I didn't mean it, like, insincere at all in the moment. Like, I really thought I had it, you know? Because I was like, yeah, like, there's times where I blacked out. Have you ever blacked out and you, like, know you're doing something bad, but you can't stop it?
No.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't even get myself that far, like, emotionally.
That's honestly good.
Yeah.
I think in that sense, it's good to, like, be in that level.
Yeah. I feel like it's, like, maybe, like, a defense mechanism as well. Because, like, I don't get myself excited about things because I don't like being disappointed.
Interesting. That's so I get so excited about things and I'm always disappointed. So
I hate that feeling so much.
It's so bad. Or rejection. I'm really bad at rejection.
That's also why I, like, don't talk to people, like, romantically at all. Well, no, sometimes I do. But, like, frequently. I don't do it frequently because I
don't like the rejection.
I don't be rejected.
It's the worst.
It messes with my ego.
Of course. You're just like, oh my god, I never found a boyfriend until I was like 32, and then I was like, oh wow, someone likes me. You have a couple years, you have a lot of time.
Well, I make it there. I'm just kidding.
I've never lived with a boy and anything. I felt like, wow, I must be awful. I must be so ugly. No one wants to be with me.
I have it on that. It's hard because, like, you expect it to be, like, simple and easy because, like, two people who like each other, but then it just gets complicated for no reason.
I think it's because we're so special. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes when there's, like, special beings, like, the regular beings don't know how to handle us, you know?
Maybe.
They see something, they're like, wow, this person is... Yeah. I know I'm intimidated by you, so I feel like people see it. Because you are, it's interesting that you are so sane because you play these characters, so I'm like, oh, you're just like an actor then.
Maybe I'm not sane. Maybe that's the outlet, the character.
I promise you, you're the most sane person I've ever met in my life.
Yeah. See that?
You are. And I'm shook by it because you go into characters so well. Yeah. To me, that's almost like a personality switch, but I guess it's just acting.
Maybe that's the insane part now.
Right.
Like, who can do that? Who does that?
Right. And when you're in the characters, do you feel them? Like, do you feel their emotion?
No.
Okay.
Maybe only, like, if I can... Well, I feel like on live it's different because, like, when I look at myself in the camera, I don't see me. I see Terry. Which is so crazy to say because it's literally me. When I'm, like, if I was to be, like, in the Terry Joe costume right now, I would still feel like me because I can't see me.
Oh, I see. So, like, only seeing yourself back on TikTok, do you see Terry Joe? That's so interesting. Well, we can set up one. We can set up a thing.
Like, a big mirror.
Yeah. I love looking at myself, though, too. It makes me feel more in, like, character.
I actually probably would, like, get really dysphoric.
Really?
On TikTok,
yeah.
They have these filters on there. They're all the way up.
No, you look like your TikTok.
I had these out there.
No, I promise you. You literally look like you have a filter on. Like, everything is nice. No. Me, on the other hand, no. I have 10 filters.
No.
I put it all the way up.
You look exactly the same.
No, I'm a little bit of a catfish. I feel like, you know, it's fine. I know my angles. TikTok, I can do the good angles, but...
I feel like I've met anyone, like any influencer, that doesn't look the same to me.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Someone I'm like, oh my god, who is that the same person?
Shanna?
No! She looks, actually, I just had her on, and she looks so... She also looked very good in person, because she always talks about being Facetune. Have you met her?
No, not yet.
Is there any influencers, or do you just not care? Is there any that you're like, I want to meet this person? No one. Just me.
Well. Maybe.
I feel like low-key Georgia is a little bit Trish.
Yeah. Well, it literally is. Like
Pink Penthouse.
California Girl, Pink House.
Yeah.
Or like Pink Everything.
Popstar.
Yeah.
Popstar
like
in the making.
Paris. Literally anyone.
Okay.
That's like valid.
I like to think it's me, but okay.
Well, I really don't even know anything about Paris Hilton either.
Really?
That's what it is. I don't know anything about celebrity culture. That's why I don't.
That's crazy. So when you go live and like duet with like Doja Cat, Madonna, are you just like, who are these people?
No, I know who they are. Yeah.
Just like, I don't know who they are.
I know who they are. I just like, I'm not like, oh my god.
You don't freak
Yeah,
out?
I'm not like a fangirl.
So when the Madonna thing happened, you weren't like, wow, that's crazy.
I obviously know it's crazy because like that's crazy, but I wasn't thinking like, oh my god, I'm on live with Madonna right now.
That's how I first found you. Was everyone was talking about Madonna and I Love You, Jesus, and all that stuff.
My song.
We're gonna get Terry Joe out here in a minute because honestly, need to confront her about this. Because I honestly, again, didn't know you character, and I was like, wow, this person is actually saying that they wrote my song.
Imagine.
Like, I was kind of like, wow, okay, delusional or something like that. But then I'm like, what do I do? How do I do it? And I was just so annoyed because I was like, Madonna loves my voice, but I thought they loved your voice. And I was like, and I thought everyone believed it because everyone's like, wow, Terry Jo. I was like, this new generation might not know me. Yes, it's so old. That song is like literally like 10 years old.
The way I literally listen to all your songs.
No.
All the time.
No. Ironically.
Like, not even ironically, yeah. I'm literally like in my car like.
No, you don't.
I swear.
Really?
But I have. Well, that's gonna sound mean to say.
Tell me. No. I can take anything.
I like a weird sense of like music.
I take that as a compliment.
Yeah. It's not that it's weird. It's just like if someone heard me listening to Trisha Paytas, that would be like, why are you listening to Trisha Paytas?
I don't know. I think people would be like, that's iconic. Okay. It's like Madonna, Britney, Trish, Addison.
Okay. Well.
What do we think?
Addison.
No, Addison's above.
Okay.
I know. I used to be an Addison like hater. I used to be such a hater. I'm in my reformed era now. I'm in my Christian girl autumn era.
Yeah. I don't think she's horrible. I don't even know her. But
You think? Who do you think is better music, me or Addison?
You.
Oh, you don't know her music though, so that's not.
She only has 2 songs though.
4. They're all pop right now.
I thought it was To Die For and the one that just.
The Nothing On But the Radio.
Yeah, which I did like that one. That one was cute.
Okay, so
But I haven't listened to it like fully, so I can't really give my opinion.
Right. Are you into TikTok culture, or are you just into TikTok?
No.
Just you being on it?
I just be like scrolling through TikTok randomly. I know a lot of things because I'm like always on the internet, but like I'm not like subscribing to it. Does that make sense?
Do you follow some people?
Yeah, I follow a lot of people.
But you just don't like. Who's on your For You page?
I think it's mostly random people. It's never like people that I follow, which is weird.
Yeah, I see never anyone I follow either.
You have to go to like your following list, which I also never do.
Me neither. I think that's what's silly. They should put that in the the following. They should mix it the people you follow.
It's almost like Vine though. Vine had the same thing.
I never was on Vine.
Mm-hmm.
Were you?
Not like posting, but like watching.
I couldn't tell you one Vine person.
Yeah.
Who did you watch?
Who did I watch?
I guess David Dobrik, maybe. I don't know. No.
I never see it. I used to watch Zayn and Heath.
Wait, really? You were a Zayn and Heath and not a David Dobrik fan? Love that.
I feel like David Dobrik is more YouTube.
Really?
Was he on Vine?
I don't know. I think he was, right? I think he was popular. Him and Liza were like a power couple.
Well.
Never heard of them.
Were they? No. No, I know who they are. I used to watch his YouTube videos, but never his.
You did? Interesting. I was in them.
Yeah, I've seen you.
Not a flex.
Like my friend was like really into them, and like we would just watch them together. I was like, okay.
Interesting. Yeah. Anyone else you watched on YouTube that you can admit? Jeffrey, because you clap with Jeffrey.
No. But he's another one who's like music I really enjoy.
Really? Like, what's a Jeffrey bop that you love? Oh.
Yeah. Which is another thing that's so weird because people are always like, you're listening to Jeffree Star, but like.
He had some bops for sure.
Yeah.
On like Warped Tour. That's so interesting because you go live with him a lot. No. I swear I've seen the one of you, him, and Eugenia.
Oh, that's twice, yeah.
Yeah.
I was drunk that night.
You were? Do you ever go out there and just like, what did I do? What did I say?
I wasn't drunk. I had like a margarita.
Right.
At a restaurant right before I went live. So
okay, that's not bad.
just a little tipsy.
One margarita, I'm drunk.
Anxiety, like walking.
Do people come up to you all the time?
Not so much, but like.
Really?
When anyone comes up to me, like I instantly start sweating. I get so nervous.
Interesting. What does your fan base look like that come up to you? Like.
Usually women.
Okay.
Like younger women.
Okay, so non-threatening.
And gay men.
Oh, yeah. We have the same demographic.
Yeah. I
love
think
that.
that's the whole entire internet, honestly.
Okay, yeah.
Unless you're like Jim Bro, then you get like straight men.
When I see a straight man come up to me, I immediately run. I'm like, why are you coming? Yeah. But you give off kind of Jim Bro energy. You're very tall.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way.
Yeah.
In a very, like, I saw you and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, you give very, like.
Supposed to be like 5'2".
Wait, what?
Christian woman.
Oh.
5'2" Christian woman.
Do you do that angle? The high up angle?
No, I'm not fully in frame. Basically, that's probably why you don't see me because I literally look like the Crypt Keeper.
No, you look so. I'm seriously.
Quasimodo, not the Crypt Keeper.
Wait, who? Quasimodo. Love. Out there, waiting in the sun.
We're gonna start singing.
We have to sing together.
I don't know any of. I don't think I've ever even seen that movie actually.
Wait, how do you know Quasimodo then?
I just know a lot of things.
Yeah, you're so smart. Like Tundra and stuff. I'm like, wow.
I think it's just like my brain has like a little memory vault in there, and I just like randomly memorize things.
Do you like consume a lot of pop culture, like movies?
Maybe
TV?
when I like used to watch TV growing up, yeah. But like, who watches cable anymore? So.
I know. I kind of miss it. Besides Raven, what else did you watch growing up?
Mostly, literally anything on TikTok. I mean TikTok on Disney Channel.
Were you a Hillary Duff person or not really?
Just the movie.
Okay. What James said. This is what dreams would join in. I thought maybe with like a little singing moment.
I always like actually get super. I can never sing in front of people.
Wait, really? Why? You're so good.
Well,
You are. When we did I Love You, Jesus, that was about. We have to do that one. Terry joke.
I feel like it's different when I'm like in my house and like no one's like actually in the room with me. That's why I also don't like ever even think about the people that are like there's literally like 40K people watching me. I'm like, okay, because I can't see them.
Right. So you think like it's not a big thing?
Yeah. But if I stood on a stage in front of 40K people, I probably would pass out.
Have you done that? Have you done shows? You don't do live or anything like shows?
No.
Did you ever get like presented with that? Because I'm sure people would love to see it.
I think a couple people have talked to me about it, but like I'm terrified to do something like that.
Wow, it's so interesting. Because TikTok Live, you are probably the most viewed on live. Do TikTok tell you that?
I wouldn't. Well, I don't know.
I think you are. I've never seen more people. Besides, I guess Pinky Doll's getting like 40,000, but I think besides her,
Shawty Bay.
always live. Did you know? Can I tell you she ghosted me? I like DM'd her so many times. My girl, she messaged me back once and then ghosted me. I was like,
Yeah.
Shawty Bay does not want to come on.
Said that she didn't like me.
Oh. Period.
Because who does? Why should she?
I mean, I love being shaded by Shawty Bay. Like, I love that she doesn't write back. Like, I've literally been in DMs with so many people, and I'm like, oh, I love it.
Yeah. So I was like, period.
Do you like her? Do you like her lives?
I don't watch her lives now, but like I've seen like clips of her being crazy.
I think she's, I mean, she kind of just ignores everyone on live, which I kind of love. What a power move.
I guess I do that too.
No, you're so interactive. You're like, I don't want to do that. Do any people? That scares me.
That's so funny. It's just like just random people just talking to them.
Oh my god! And how do you click on it physically? I'm so like don't know anything about this. How do you physically
There's like
click
a
on it?
button at the bottom left hand that says like co-host, and you can like just invite random people that show up in that list.
And you just randomly pick people. But like, okay, when I got in there, like, did you see me or you just randomly picked me?
Yours is different because you're actually in my live, so I have to go to like the guest queue.
I never knew how that worked. I was like, hey, put me on, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Thanks for the
you
clout.
have to do live. Same.
No, seriously, I get so irrelevant. So when any like new up and coming person, I'm just like, thank you so much. Like now, I feel like I
know. I feel like there's a couple people on the internet. You're one of them who's just like you could like literally never know. You're like a cockroach.
Oh my god, thank you, best compliment ever. I'm always gonna be
I don't
here.
think it's possible to like kill Trisha.
Oh my god, I think someone's gonna kill me probably.
Me after this show.
TikTok, my For You page is always talking about like some tragic story, and I'm like, I can't watch it. Like it literally puts it in my head. I'm like a manifester person. Do you do any of that?
No.
So if you think about something, you don't think it comes true.
I think it happens naturally because I'm a witch. And
Are you? Are you trolling?
Slightly.
Slightly a witch.
Yeah.
Do you do a little spell work?
Slightly trolling.
Okay. So then you're slightly a witch.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not like a seeker. It just like happens.
It just comes to you. I know. I heard you say that too, and I was like, that's crazy. Like I just let life happen.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of smart.
So I feel like once you like start like trying to force things to happen, it gets further and further away.
That's definitely true. I feel like it blocks things.
Yeah.
For sure. So in a way, you're kind of like you are a little Wiccan. Like you are a little witch, a little bit. Wizards of Waverly Place. Did you watch that one?
No. That's not like what did I watch?
Yeah, you like just Raven.
Yeah.
I auditioned for that so Raven when I was 12.
Did you?
Yeah, but I don't know if it was legit. It was just like an audition in the mall.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Those are like scams.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah.
I remember it was for That's So Raven, and they had us do lines from like the actual show.
Yeah.
Which was
They're
crazy.
like trying to get you to like take acting classes.
Yeah.
And pay for it.
Have you done them?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I just get
I used to like want to, and I would hear like the little thing on the commercial. I'm like on the like radio. They would like say, "Do your kids want to be on the Disney channel?" I'm like, "Yes, I do."
Yeah.
And I would like want my mom to do it, but I'm like, it's really a scam.
They never like wanted you to audition or anything like that. You're doing a good job. You can be on Disney now. I see your vibe because you look like you're like 18. Like you look so young.
I feel like I look like I'm 73.
No.
Yeah.
Why? No. You actually. So when I saw you, I was like, wow, you look like the Backstreet Boy or something.
It's the outfit.
I love it. No, I live for this outfit. I love it so much. I saw it in your Insta story and I was like, ooh, looking good. And I'm like, I'm an Amazon church dress and you're looking so good.
No, I've literally, I don't know. I guess I'm just my worst critic because every time I see them, I'm like, yo, what is that?
Wait, really? So you have, so you have body, you said dysphoria if you saw yourself because of that filter. I'm the opposite. I always think I'm like super skinny and then I see myself and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like so huge.
The complete opposite. I'm like, look at me. Well, I guess like if I don't see myself, I'm like, I look fine.
Yeah.
But then the second I see myself, I'm like, what is that?
Interesting. Yeah, I see it in like video, but then I'm like, I'm fine.
There's nothing we can do about it.
I mean, I can do something about it.
I love that work out and eat healthy, but who's doing that? Not me.
No, you look great. You actually look so great. Like I'm telling you, you give Jim Bro energy for real.
Yeah. Hate that for myself.
What's the energy? What's the vibe you want to give? TikTok superstar? What do you think of Bobby Altoff? On TikTok, Bobby. The one that did the Drake interview. You don't know? Oh my god, I love you. I want to live in your world. I'm so too obsessed with TikTok and social media.
Oh, it's the girl. They did like interview Dead, no?
Yeah. She's very like deadpan. She's very like character. She's like, I don't know who you are.
I feel like so many people do that though.
Really?
Yeah.
I know like Zach Galifianakis has it with like between two. Yeah.
And then the other girl who does the exact same thing.
Wait, who?
The one who does like the interviews in the diner.
Oh, I don't know her. Chicken Shop?
She's
I know
like,
Chicken Fry. Brianna Chicken Fry?
KFC.
I love KFC.
I used to work there.
No.
Yeah.
Tell me about this. Oh my god.
I used to work there for like, I think like a year and a half. This is the longest I ever worked anywhere. And I would do nothing.
What do you mean? You wouldn't serve people? You wouldn't like take their order?
I would do like the cashier thing, but like I wouldn't like actually do work. I was just like running around, like making everyone laugh.
I love. And so they didn't fire you.
Food. No.
So what was your favorite thing to eat there?
Everything.
Me too. Well, not the coleslaw. My mom was a coleslaw, but I'm not a coleslaw girly.
Oh god, I hate coleslaw.
Yeah, so that's like, why do they have it there? They should have like replaced it.
I used to like the way it's made is weird too. I get like
Tell us.
It's like obviously everything comes in a bag, but like it's like a big bag of like the cabbage and all the mixture, and they have like this weird white sauce. And you just like pour the white sauce over the cabbage and like mix it together with like a glove on. It's
No.
so weird.
What about the potatoes? Because I love the potatoes. How they made.
Instant.
No way. You just put them in a microwave?
Not even instant. Like it's like white powder that you put in water and it instantly turns into mashed potatoes. It's not even heated.
Ooh, I kind of live for that though, because it's good. I mean, he'll tell you, I prefer him over home cooked mashed potatoes any day.
And I don't even like mashed potatoes actually. I like it's chunky.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll put the corn in it and then it becomes chunky. You put KFC corn in the What do you like at KFC then? You're
the chicken,
not... Okay, the fried
fries.
chicken. Oh, the french fries are... They cook them in the same batter, right? The fries and the chicken batter.
I never went to the kitchen.
Oh.
No. Yeah, I just like walked straight past it. I think I cooked a couple like fries, like cause they have you like drop them because they only take like 3 minutes to cook.
The fries are great.
Yeah.
My fave. I wish KFC would sponsor
They were
me.
wedges when I worked there, but now they have like
The seasoned fries, the original recipe, the secret recipe fries. Have you ever met Colonel Sanders?
yeah.
Tell me.
He came to our store once, and we almost got like audited. Is it audited?
Yeah.
What's the word?
Yeah, audited.
Like, shut
Taxes.
down because we had like
Oh.
roaches and rats and stuff.
And is it back open now?
No, they closed it
Okay.
permanently. But after I stopped working there.
I almost believed you.
No, for real.
No.
I swear. I'm so serious.
I've heard stories of Colonel Sanders like showing up, but it's not really an employee.
No, it's not an actual like Colonel Sanders.
It's just like someone dressed as him.
Yeah.
I've heard these stories,
Yeah.
and I've never met someone to verify. I heard it on like Reddit.
I also made that up.
Are you serious? Because I was like, wait, I've heard stories like this.
I've never heard that before in my life.
Wait,
I've also
really?
never seen- yeah.
It sounded like word for word something I read on Reddit.
I'm scared of Reddit actually.
Me too.
It's
I
very
can't go on it.
serious. Yeah.
That put me in a spiral. That put me in depression for real.
I feel like the people on there are like actually insane.
I mean, they find everything. We did go on it to look for you because there's just not a
Yeah.
ton of interviews with you. There's the paper magazine. There's
Yeah.
the Zach thing. There's there's stuff. Yeah, wait, what?
Like random.
Yeah, random stuff. And kind of the same thing, So I was like, let me find something deep. And then Reddit goes deep.
Yeah,
Like they know
they do.
everything, like
It's
where
so
you're
weird.
from. And I'm like, oh, I can't ask all these questions. They're so
Yeah.
personal, but
It's like the weirdest place. I can't go.
don't want. That's so smart. Do you read comments? Yeah, it's so bad. Well, I guess live, you're kind of reading comments, right?
Not even.
Oh, really?
I can't see them. They go too fast.
Wait, so how are you making money on there? From tips?
Yeah, from like the live kids.
And you don't have to interact and they're just sending you tips?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I had to work so hard on the NPC thing, that trend. I was doing that for an hour and I only made like
Yeah.
500, which was good, but then I was only making like 40 and I was like, this is hard.
I literally tried to do it for like 2 seconds. I can't keep up. My brain can't keep up with like the amount of like the random gifts that are coming in. Like trying to like say a specific thing for each gift is like
You couldn't do it? Were you doing it as Terry Joe or Keelan?
yeah, Terry.
Oh my
I wasn't intentionally trying to do it. I was already live, and then I was like, let me just try and do this because I think it's funny.
Right.
And then like I stopped 2 seconds in.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
How they're going for so long. I did it for like an hour. It was kind of fun. I think it's fun. It's just like so time
So
consuming.
random.
Yeah, just go on
As
OnlyFans.
soon as I just go.
So much easier. Get money quicker there. Well, how did you do Jeffrey and Eugenia? Because that's like the
It
holy
just-
trinity of TikTok
Yeah,
live.
because I sometimes like it just the list is always so random when you click it. So like when I go on there and I saw Eugenia, it didn't say that she was live with Jeffrey. It usually shows like they're live with someone else, and I just clicked her name, and Jeffrey was there.
And you haven't met him in real life.
No.
We can be iconic. I can see you guys together.
Okay. I'm a little scared of him.
Wait, really?
Yeah, but not really.
Right.
I'm also scared of everyone.
I'm scared of everyone too. Yeah. No, Jeffrey's cool.
Yeah.
I think we like had like I don't know. Maybe we didn't have beef. I don't know. Sometimes you think about like why did we fall out? Sometimes I
Yeah.
forget. I was just a hot mess. I just like
Yeah.
hated everyone
I
for a
think
minute.
that was the point of like the internet at that time when everyone was just falling out with each other and like everyone's just beefing. I think that's like the entertainment value of the internet.
Isn't it crazy? I kind of missed that time as an observer, not being in it, but like 2018, 2019, everyone's just canceling each other, everyone's just hating each other.
It was actually so funny. I feel like no one's actually really cancelable though. I feel like you're only cancelable if you like let yourself be canceled.
I agree, unless you do something kind of like criminal or something, then I think you're kind of canceled.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. But like if you're just like didn't say hi to someone at the party.
Oh, right. Yeah, I feel. I think the internet's forgiving in general. Even if you are the worst person, sometimes they're like, it's fine.
Yeah, because when people are just like, they're so wishy-washy. Like people who view like people on the internet, they're like, we hate you one moment, and the next time they're like, oh my god, we love you.
I was just talking about this. Yes, like how it kind of swings the pendulum. I never take anything seriously because like people hate me and then people like me and then people hate me and it just messes with you.
Just roll with the punches, honestly.
But you've always been on an up. You're on an up. You've never been canceled.
Well, recently there was a little bit of a little.
Where? No, I have never seen this.
Yeah. It was not anything like major. It was just like that's why I don't get on Reddit. This is why I just learned about Reddit recently.
Did you see something?
It was just like some like thing that happened on live with like these people the group of people I go live with frequently, and like I was like trying to make a joke because I thought it was funny, and then like it got like misconstrued by the people in the audience, and they're like, "You're a fake friend. Like we can't believe how fake you are," and they all started like going off on me, and like
as Keelan, you were?
Yeah, well, I was live as Georgia, and then they started saying, like, you're fake, like, you be talking mess about your friends, and, like, it was so weird, because it was all a joke, so it was, like, but they took it and ran with it.
Do you get bothered by it? You're just like, whatever.
It's like, annoying, because I'm like, what are you guys talking about?
Right.
But, like, also, I don't care what you're talking about. Yeah.
But also, you're, like, not going live as much.
Yeah, because I'm, like, back and forth from here to there,
right.
And, like, and then also I keep getting banned more recently, and that's also annoying, so I'm like...
So where are you going to pivot to? Do you have a next move?
That's what I'm like thinking about now.
I think you as you is just like good. You know, also with all like your friends, because you have like so many iconic friends too. I think that'd be like fun, just a conversation.
Yeah.
Conversation with Psy Iconic. What is Psy Iconic?
It's iconic.
Psycho? Like Psy-conic.
It's because I have this friend. Shout out to Hope.
Shout out Hope. Who's Hope?
It was a friend I used to work with.
At KFC?
No. Oh. It was right after KFC, actually.
Where was it?
It was a call center.
Okay.
Yeah, which I did no work at.
You didn't work at the call center?
I took maybe like 5 calls at the call center.
What kind of calls?
It was for Citibank at first. Like they were like doing like some kind of like rewards thing.
Yeah, they're kind of
trash.
trash.
Literally no one would call. So we would just sit there and get paid for it.
Love that. Okay, so Hope. That's our
She used to try to say the word psychotic, but she would say psychonic, and I was like, wait, that's kind of...
I would love it.
Like psycho and iconic put together.
Which are you more, psycho or iconic?
Probably psycho.
No, I don't think so. It's so funny that you think that because you're literally so the most normal person I've ever met in my life.
I always say that to my friends. My friends don't believe me, so I'm like, I must be crazy.
I'm scared for you to move to LA though because you're so cool and normal, and all the people I know from Houston are literally my favorite people in the whole world. So I'm like scared for you to move to LA.
I don't think it's possible to change me because I've been this way my entire life.
Where are you gonna move to? You think you'll move in the next? No idea. Yeah. Do you go to WeHo?
Yeah.
So you're like a club. Oh.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of you as like going out because you seem like you're not shy. By the way, like in interviews, you're like I'm shy, but you're actually not at all. You're actually very outgoing.
I think what it is I'm scared of men. Men like freak me out, and I just realized the podcast I was doing they were with men. Like right now, I feel so comfortable. I don't feel nervous at all.
Yeah, we don't like any toxic masculinity or anything like that.
Just in general.
Yes, that's